So SpaceX had an incredibly successful IPO according to a lot of people. With that being said, if SpaceX succeeds, what are other companies that are likely to succeed with it? That is the question that I wanted to answer for you today. Now again, do I believe that SpaceX is a cheap company undervalued at 2.1 trillion? Of course not, at least not with where it's at right now fundamentally. We talked about that yesterday. It's a company that makes $18-19 billion in revenue, but it loses $8 billion. Yet it trades at a negative 235 times PE ratio. With that being said, if SpaceX succeeds, it's going to need other companies to succeed with it as it builds that ecosystem and infrastructure. So let's go ahead and start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly the different companies that Warren AI from Investing Pro suggested when I asked a very simple question. If SpaceX succeeds, what are some other public companies that are likely to succeed as well due to growth in infrastructure? And it listed 3, but then it also provided a list of others, a total of 5. AV, Hawk, KTOS, Marvel, and Light. And the thing that I really liked about this was one of its key takeaways at the end. It says, the modern space race is much more about data and AI infrastructure as it's about rockets. Miss the backbone and you'll miss the boom. Again, it's thinking about to any successful boom that we've had, the AI revolution. NVIDIA is obviously leading that way. But there are so many other companies that NVIDIA needed to be successful. And if you invested in those companies, you also could have done exceptionally well. So if you do believe, that is the big if you do believe in this SpaceX operation, then what are other companies that can succeed with it? So again, I plugged this in and I wanted to understand these companies a little bit different. AV says leading US drone and robotics supplier. Hawk, fresh IPO, 100 plus million in new contracts, direct play on satellite and based intelligence and analytics for global security, telecom and logistics. KTOS, top picks by Jeffries and Space Defense Tech, strong in satellite comms, missile defense, and autonomous platforms. Marvel, one of the best performing stocks of 2026. Power inside the data centers and satellite, critical for data flow and AI infrastructure, fueling SpaceX's ambition. Again, Marvel is one of those companies, if I'm not mistaken, that Jensen, the CEO of NVIDIA, called the next $1 trillion company. But fundamentally right now, it's still way overvalued, right? So it's really interesting to see his take versus where the company is currently at. Because again, the demand could be a lot greater later down the road. And then Light supplies hyperscale and cloud providers with optical tech crucial for satellites and terrestrial data networks. I think that's the part that's super important. When I plugged us into the platforms, there were also a series of other companies that began to pop up. Rocket Lab was one of those top performing rocket or space companies, right? But the part that I found very interesting about almost all of these, Marvel included, almost all of them were read on Friday during the SpaceX IPO. Now that could be because a lot of money was being pulled out of the market and poured into SpaceX on this IPO because of how much hype there was. Now again, if you think there's more upside, is it worth investing into these? This is what I wanted to show you. On the 4-hour time frame, this is AV. On the day time frame, strong, consistent descending pattern. I'm not a huge fan of that. Hawk, it's incredibly oversold as of right now, but still no indication of a reversal just yet. Also down 7% on the day. KTOS down 1.7%, not too bad, but consistently bearish with lower highs and lower lows. Marvel, an incredibly great performer with higher highs and higher lows, but also had a slightly red day. And then Light actually ended the day in the green, 3.5%, and this one's actually been a little bit more on the bullish side. Consistent higher highs and higher lows. Right off the bat, out of all of these, my favorites would be Marvel and Light based off of simply price action and performance. Now again, some of the other companies can be undervalued. You can add them to your watch list, set alerts, but until price action, until Wall Street actually begins to pick them up and drive the price higher, I would rather be late to a rally than than early to a sell-off, something that I love sharing with our LPP team. But again, companies that I feel like we have to talk about because they are in the space are companies like Rocket Lab, down 10% on SpaceX IPO, but is it an overreaction? Can it recover? Do you want to buy the dip because you see potential in the space, right? Will money be poured back into these companies after the hype fades for SpaceX? We got LUNR down 13%, also was bullish, but began to sell off leading up to the IPO. ASTS, this one sold off 15% on the IPO day, was bullish, recently sold off. And then RDW, this one saw a nice little pullback, 11.5%, but it was previously bullish. Again, my three favorite out of all of these, not that I believe in this SpaceX hype, that's not what I want to say, but based off of price action and performance, the ones that look the most promising and that Wall Street actually appreciates tends to be Rocket Lab, again, one of the top performing stocks of 2026. You also have Marvel, and then I also don't mind LITE, Light. Those are my top three, but I wanted to show you all of them. And again, I wouldn't even stop there. I would encourage you to dive deeper into these companies and to make sure that they actually align with your trade or investment criteria. If they do, you can add them to your watch list, set appropriate alerts, and decide to trade or invest them when and if you ever see to be fit. But I think it's important that as a lot of money is being poured into this IPO, to really ask the question, are you just trading the hype of this IPO, or do you actually believe in investing in that space? Because if you do believe that there is a future in that space, then it is likely that that space, as in SpaceX, is going to need other companies to succeed with it due to infrastructure. What are those companies, and why not start investing in them early now to later be paid dividends by being an early finder, right? Again, this was all made possible by Investing Pro. If you guys have never used it, I use Investing Pro all the time to be able to dive deeper into the companies that I'm investing and trading in. The first link in the description down below will get you 50% off Investing Pro, which breaks down to less than $10 a month if you haven't checked it out. Just like we typed it on in SpaceX, it tells us that there's 29% downside. It tells us that it's a company that produces $19 billion in revenue, $8 billion in a loss, and a negative 225 PE ratio. Again, it's really important to not just understand companies technically, but also fundamentally. And this is always best done, in my opinion, with Investing Pro. And I want to remind you, again, is it worth it to understand these companies more on the fundamental side, and it costs you less than $10 a month? If the answer is yes, feel free to check it out. First link in the description down below. It is an affiliate link. I want to be straight up with you guys. But as many of you guys have seen, if you've watched my videos, I use Investing Pro every day. Because again, I really do want to understand companies beyond just the charts. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. You guys let me know down in the comment section if you even believe in the SpaceX hype, or if it's something that you believe is just a short-lived catalyst that eventually will begin to fade. Again, I hope that it earned a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.